So with the Democrats taking the Senate, they are now going to move ahead with a vote on a gay marriage bill. Now, what is the purpose of a gay marriage bill? There is no purpose to a gay marriage bill. Obergefell has already been ruled upon. And a simple gay marriage bill is not even a constitutional amendment. So it's not even above and beyond the Supreme Court ruling. The Supreme Court ruling is still the law. If the Supreme Court ruling were overturned, a quick majority in the Senate could quickly overturn this law. Okay, but the idea here is that you're going to get all the Republicans on record as to whether they support or do not support same-sex marriage. Now, let me just put this out there for the Republican senators. If you vote in favor of the idea that society has an obligation to recognize male-male or female-female dyads in the same way that society has an obligation to recognize male-female, you should not be in the Republican Party.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And how long has Ben Shapiro been on his anti-gay tirade? How long does he show us the same exact episode of the same exact thing we've seen 1,000 times?
Okay, the reason I say this is not because I wish to shrink the size of the Republican Party. Because if the fundamental basis of human society is male-female child, and you think that by passing a law you can change that reality, you do not belong in government.
Putting a marriage equality bill up for a vote is a good idea, and it's a good strategy to have people on record voting down overwhelmingly popular ideas so you can see their true ugly colors.
This is a very simple proposition. Men and men are not the same as a man and a woman who are capable of becoming one flesh and producing a child. This is not difficult stuff. Many Republicans will be tempted to vote for this simply to avoid the conflict, so that people don't yell at them. Oh my gosh, you're not respecting love is love. Now, first of all, the love is love argument was always bullcrap.
Why there is so much pressure now is simple. With the ruling on Roe and the Dobbs decision, the Supreme Court has opened up the potential to strike down the ruling that made gay marriage legal across the United States. And people like old Ben here will try to sell you the same lie. They aren't coming for your rights. We see exactly how that played out with Roe. While GOP members spent decades trying to say they weren't going to try and steer towards a national abortion ban. Then Lindsey Graham announced his 15-week ban. If you think they won't try to do it with marriage equality, then you aren't paying attention. Now, Ben comes at this from a very narrow-minded point of view, if you ask me. He's worried that the sanctity of marriage is corrupted because a gay couple cannot biologically produce a child. But his side is real quick to be anti-choice and against gay couples adopting children. So which is it, Ben? What problem is being solved by hating gay people and gay marriage? Have your religious opinions on it all day, every day, but those opinions and religious beliefs has no place in the federal or state law. You cannot ban away love for people. He even goes so far as to say in this clip that love is up for debate. That's rich coming from someone who seems perpetually emotionally constipated and just stays angry. It's also so ironic that his party and those in the MAGA GOP have been vocally anti-Semitic here a whole lot recently, and he's going to bat for them every time. You know, just those solid, unwavering morals these MAGA people have. To those of you who still feel some type of weird or defensive way about gay marriage, listen up. It's a marriage between two people that doesn't affect your life in any shape or form. Y'all are really upset still about two people deciding to pledge their lives to one another and being happy and in love. Y'all act as though you worry that people being together somehow threatens your relationships and the meaning of it. And if you are basing your marriage on the ability of others to get married, then I got news for you. Them getting married ain't the problem for y'all. Comment down below if you are related to people who are still this bent out of shape over gay marriage. I can't believe we're still having this conversation. The MAGA GOP is more concerned with two consenting adults getting hitched than when someone in their party is a convicted pedophile. So much for family values. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.